14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
We're in Berkeley, California, and Memorial Stadium, a.k.a. the Plantation. California has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. And this season is officially underway. Tackle made at the 27-yard line. The Wildcats have got a guy at quarterback that is a true leader. We found that out this week talking to him.
We sure did, Brad. It was interesting this week, and as you and I prepared for this game, finding out that he called a players-only meeting without any of the coaches just to get this team focused and let them understand what it takes to go on the road and to win this kind of game. When you have that kind of leadership, you get a real chance to be able to go on the road and win.
A yard, maybe two on the carry.
You have to like how this linebacker was able to move up quickly and bring down the ball carrier for a short gain. Nice stop by the junior.
Fires quick to an open man. He dropped it. From their own 29-yard line, it's third down. He's on the run. He's got the corner. And he's tackled at the 36.
You admire their faith in the running game, but a pass might have been the better way to go.
Lawler is the deep man awaiting the return. And he's taken down at the 34. Golden Bears have a new head man. New theories, new hopes, new dreams. Will there be new wins? We'll find out. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Here's an opening. And he hits him hard at the 43-yard line. He's going right. Makes the grab and steps out right away.
You like the faith he has in his receiver to just put the ball up and let him go get it.
From the 41-yard line, it's first down. He steps out around the 37-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's third down, and they're about the length of the football away from the first down marker. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Caught out in the open. And down he goes at the 12-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 12. They'll bring him down at about the 9-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Hey, down.
Fires it out. He's knocked out of bounds around the 5-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
They line up for another 3rd down, and they've had no problem converting their first 2.
Check by 46.
And they make the stop right around the 2-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 4th and inches.
California could take the lead with this field goal. Kicks away, and they tack on 3 points.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 29-yard line. California's really got things working right now for them. I can't think of a better start.
Well, that's exactly the way they had hoped to see this game go. I mean, anytime you can start the game with a stop, get your offense out there, they move the ball down, put points on the board. Now it's just more about trying to maintain what they've already created.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Got him in the screenplay. He's at midfield, and they push him out right around the 42-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 29 yards. First down.
Here we go. Tight right. Four down. Watch number 5. Mike 1. Kill.
Tackle right around the 34.
Reception. Low on the tackle at the 34-yard line.
Tight right.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Mike's number 1.
Nice first down there on the option.
Yeah, the quarterback does a nice job here of pitching it out to the tailback.
First down.
Tight right. Hold it out there. Check the outs out there. Four down. Here we go. Where's the light?
Got some open field. Got the corner. Knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Gaining 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Four down. Mike 1. Hey, look. Motion.
And he throws it away.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 21. Looks middle, got his back.
Call the loss of 4 yards on the play. That'll make it 4th and 10.
Northwestern can tie it up here with this kick. The kick is up. It's got the distance, and he just drilled it from long range. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
The Aggies come into the game ranked 4th in the nation, and for Texas A&M, they look to start their season off on the right foot. The Aggies are on top, 7-0.
All right, thanks, Reese. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Number 4 back to return.
Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
The offense is trying to get the ball into the hands of the halfback here, and he did a pretty good job of getting a few yards, but the defense was just swarming to the ball right there.
From their own 28-yard line. 2nd down. So at the end of 1. And this one's knotted up at 3. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Fires across the middle. Brought down around the 31-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Gets to about the 34-yard line.
Gain of 3 on that play. That'll bring up 4th and 1.
Mark back deep to return. Mark takes it to 25, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line. They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now. And he's taken down at the 45-yard line.
It's great when a running attack comes through for the first down like this. It makes an offense so much more versatile.
He's tackled at the 48. Strike complete, and he's down.
Gain of 4 on that play. 3rd down.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Mike 1.
Fires out to his wideout. Good open field tackle.
Well, it was 3rd down, so they obviously had to get to the sticks, and they did just that with this little pass play.
Watch the pass. Nice number 1, nice number 1.
He's taken down right around the 30.
Gain of 11 yards. 1st down.
Watch 14, watch 14.
Tackle made at the 19-yard line.
Call it a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, run the mic. Watch one.
He gets out to about the 18-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings us 2nd and 9.
Mike 1,
And he tackles him hard at the 19. Throwing left. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
4th down. They'll line it up for the field goal. The Wildcats running backs sidelined earlier with that injury. Right now, though, it looks like he's warming up and trying to get back in the ballgame. It's up, and he got it. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense.
He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Tackled after decent pickup. Strike to his receiver, no good. And there wasn't anyone in the vicinity.
I think the ball just slipped out on him.
That makes it second and 10.
From their own 37-yard line. Second down. Throws a bullet over the middle. That's a great tackle at the 49.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
Setting up blockers or running backs. Got it on the screen. He gets hit out of bounds at the 26.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator to go with the screen pass. It picks up the first down and gets the defense, again, another thing to think about to slow them down maybe later in the game with their pass rush.
First and 10. Ball on the 26. Throws complete, and he's hit right away. About 5 yards that time on the throw.
The receiver got good separation and ran a very nice route to the outside of the field.
Here's the 8th play of the series. Here's the halfback on the screen. He's pushed out of bounds around the 20-yard line.
That's a gain of 1 on the play.
So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4. Quick toss. And it falls incomplete.
That's the definition of a shutdown corner there. It's very difficult to complete passes against this guy.
California is down 3 and looking to tie it up. He gets it up, and it sails through the uprights. They line up to kick this one away. Excellent kick. He's to the 20. They'll bring him down at the 23.
I give the defense credit, but right now I think it's more a case of sloppy offense.
Yeah, you got to recognize that both defenses have come into this game with the right mindset, and they're very well prepared. But I'm with you. It's one thing to have great defense. It's another thing when those defenses are going up against offenses that just are not clicking right now and hitting on all cylinders.
This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. And a quick throw. And he's tackled at about the 31.
You know what? After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. Pass complete there for about 5 yards and a first down.
It took some composure on the quarterback's part here to stand in there and make the throw with the blitz coming in. Well done.
Come on.
He's on the run. He's at midfield. Brought down in the open field. He gets rid of this one. From the 34-yard line, it's second down.
The Wildcats saw one of their key guys go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to get back in the action.
Throws it in a hurry. Spectacular play, and now it's first and goal.
26 yards. That makes it first and goal.
The defense has got some of their best pass defenders on the field. They set up in the dime to counter that 5 wide receiver set.
They bring him down.
Boy, this pass rush is sometimes scary. They're really getting after the quarterback now.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. And he's going to be sacked. Northwestern's out of timeout. So they decide to bring the kicker out to try to get 3 points before the half ends. The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. This return should be the last play of the half. He'll need to break it all the way to give his team the lead. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. They'll bring him down around the 22-yard line. Well, we've played a half of football. Northwestern's got a 3-point lead.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. Things are straight defensive out there right now. David, what do these two offenses have to do to open this game up?
Well, it's fun to watch because obviously I'm a defensive guy and I enjoyed this. But when your defense is executed at that kind of level, the offense has to be precise. I mean, you got to throw it in tight windows. You got to be willing to take some chances that you normally wouldn't have. How about some trick plays, maybe? I mean, when you're losing the battle in the trenches, you got to find some way to kind of even it out. Maybe get a little bit more options, some reverses, some double passes, something to loosen up this defense. Because right now, defenses are just winning out.
David and I will be keeping an eye on your game and everything else going on in the country here in our palatial and comfortable surroundings in the studio. The best seat in the house belongs to Brad Nessler in Kirkherb Street.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half.
He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 25.
Everywhere we go in college football, everybody's got a T-shirt that says finish, finish. Whether that means finish the game or finish the drive. Right now, this offense is moving the ball, but they're not finishing the drive. They got to execute better down closer to their opponent's territory.
Here we go.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 31. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. He's to the 40. He's at midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. He'll take it all the way for the touchdown. And he hits the PAT.
Let's throw out to Reese now for a studio update.
What a game we have going in Gainesville. And for Florida, a potential upset in the making right now. The Rockets are on top, 13-10.
Our score in this one, 13-9. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends this one deep. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 26-yard line.
Right, this has been a great game to watch. A lot of competitive spirit out there. The offenses seem to be going up and down the field. Back and forth we go. I think the winner will be which defense can make that pivotal stop to secure a victory.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. He scrambled. They'll make the sack.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 25. Quick throw. Tackle at about the 33-yard line.
Low on the tackle at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Oh.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Run for the mic. Watch one. Watch one. Watch one. Hey,
And down he goes, right around the 42-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. First down.
Mike one. Mike one.
Gives it off, and they make the stop around the 43-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Fires it out. Brought down at about the 47-yard line.
Jackson makes the catch at the 47-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Now he's scrambling. He dives, and he'll be marked down.
Hey, let's get them holes. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Run for the mic. Check.
Wants to go long and does. And he's got the junior. Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line. That makes it 1st and goal.
There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. This is the 8th play of this drive.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now. You better bring it. Mike one.
Touchdown, Wildcats. A short burst for the score.
That's what happens when you can win the war in the trenches down near the goal line.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. He makes the PAT. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
The Cowboys came into the game ranked 16th and hoping to make a huge jump in the rankings. Now the question is, how far will they fall? Well, look what's going on here. Just when you thought you had this game all figured out, the script gets flipped. And for Perkins, he finished his day with a pair of touchdown runs. Mississippi State takes it by 5.
Wow, what an upset. I'm not sure anybody would have predicted that one. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Check Mike 46. Quads.
And he's tackled right away.
That's good enough for another first down.
The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Gets it out quickly. Tackle made at the 45.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker.
Check Mike 46. Doubles. Hey, number 8.
Goes right. Picked off. Got an opening. He's at the 30 to the 20.
It looked like the pass was sailing out of reach, but he just climbed the ladder and made a spectacular interception.
This sophomore corner's got a ton of potential at that position. These coaches are really excited about what he'll do for the program over the next few years. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 11. Northwestern has a 3-point lead. Again with a carry. He's tackled at about the 11.
I'm not even sure the ball carrier saw the corner coming for him. That happened so fast, he never had a chance to make a move.
From the 11-yard line, third down. Looks middle, got his back, and he's taken down at the 10-yard line. Kicks away, and it splits the uprights. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
They go with the run, and he's taken down behind the line. That took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, the offense was trying to get the pass rush going upfield, but the defense did a nice job of sniffing out the draw play and hitting him in the backfield.
Second down at 12. Ball on the 21. And that one's incomplete.
You like a team that's ready to defend the pass. It takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like that.
Finds his receiver, and that's a first down. He's taken down at the 38-yard line. From their own 38-yard line, it's first down. Steps out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So at the end of the third quarter, the Wildcats lead 19-13. Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Slings it, and he's hit immediately. Harper gains 4 yards on that reception.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. That's a great tackle at the 49.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Throws into coverage, just picked off. And he's tackled at the 47. He steps up and makes a big turnover.
Yeah, he just made a huge play right there. He knew what was coming all along.
from the 47-yard line. First down. Northwestern with a 6-point lead. And he throws right away. Incomplete. Almost picked off.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Going right to his tailback. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. The return man. And he's got to be happy with that punt, Kirk.
Yeah, Brad, that was nice. And now they're looking at a long way to go to even think about a score.
They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
Fires out to his wideout, and he hits him hard at the 19.
What impresses me so much is the guy's vision. He read the coverage perfectly to find his man for good yardage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Number 1 was the intended receiver on the play.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. Quick out to his receiver. They'll bring him down around the 35-yard line. Gets to about the 37-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Tackled after a decent pickup.
That's a deep 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check, tight right. Full out there, check the outs up there. Check Mike 46.
He gets rid of this one. Here's the 8th play of the series.
You know, at that point, I think, Brad, the quarterback's just better off just taking a sack. You have to be very careful as you're feeling pressure to throw the ball just to throw the ball. If you feel like you're not going to be able to make a play and the defense got you, just give up on that play and get ready for the next down.
He's on the run. Tackle right around the 44-yard line. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Just under 2 to go in the game. Makes it to the 34. The defense might have just run out of chances with that first down right there.
This offensive line definitely left it all on the field today.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34. Run
he's brought down. Mark gets 7 yards on the play. Golden Bears are going to call their second timeout.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Mike one, Mike one.
Runs outside for a nice gain.
Well, the execution of this offense has been on display here on this drive. They know what they needed to do, and that's pick up the first down, work the clock, and finish this game off. And with that first down, they may have done it.
Makes it out to about the 13.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker.
Here we go, oh. Here we go, oh. One for Mike. Watch one.
Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
Double tight. Double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Mike one.
We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. The offense lining up in a victory formation, and he takes a knee. And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, 19-13, Northwestern.
The Golden Bears, 13.
For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.